again to another Follow Fact interview. We are with Naama Pozniak. Naama, thank you so much for joining us. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Uh, Earlier today, we were, having a discussion about work and hobbies. And I'm from India. And you mentioned that you have a deep connection with the country. I want to dive right in.
Right. Yes. So I've been in the health insurance benefits in the U.S. for like over 3 decades and delivering a really system that doesn't work and traveling on the other end, traveling to India and being a yogi for so many years, I think over 20 years, founded it. And was about to actually exit the health insurance industry. Yeah, because why do I want to deal with, say, I broke the system and the paperwork and all that? And one day I was sitting on the Ganga on a trip to India, and I had it was probably an epiphany moment, but an aha moment. Say, now I understand why. You meditate like crazy. You adapted to the Eastern medicine. You are healthier. You teach your clients, your families, your friends, everyone to that the modality that will be health and healing. Of course, you need, this is your call, this is your job to implement the meditation and the yoga and Ayurveda's, life into the US healthcare. So I started from scratch, doing it then and as a little woman from Studio City, in Los Angeles, to a crowd that was actually laughing when they heard it at the beginning. Said, oh, really? Yeah, you would love you, but you now needing opening meditation, big vows, big conferences, teaching meditation and yoga, and merging the Eastern and Western medicine as part of benefits. And I think that when we talk about the blockchain and Web3, the possibility to create a new way, a new movement in benefits of healthcare, especially for new startup that comes into the space, and the growth that we see in on the blockchain, the authenticity of the information, transparency of the information, the ability to actually reach the mass, but also the unfortunate communities, and all over, especially in India. And because I meet Indians all over the world, and it's funny because they're stressed, especially in the United States, they're stressed. That I'm like, why don't you meditate? And they're like, oh, my grandfather used to meditate. I'm like, hello? You need to continue on destiny. So we all need to remember actually what you already forgot. Go back to our roots. The same plug, also in events, be conscious about what food we serve, how we need to have a meditation session here, actually next while begins with Nava. Actually great, and not only that, it's bring connection to this feel so connected because I'm doing it now all over the world. And it's the connection that you built around the conference. It's unbelievable because it's spending time out there, speaking to each other, but then take a breath. We all fly from all over the world. We all have our own baggage. They had their own issues. And people think, oh, I'm the only one who's suffering. No, everybody suffers. Everyone, even the beautiful one, the one that are gorgeous. So that's about India and the West. It's a big that it's so simple, and I also see the web and the blockchain, as a tool to help and escalate the conversation about how can we really merge the two systems. I want to know more about that. So is that the core of pass holdings? Okay, so pass holding, which is doing business, heart of doing business is as whiteplan.com, which is a Web2. This is a Web2 agency that would deliver the healthcare, and I can feel more on the benefits, And then I have the Let's Get Digital, which is the movement and moving the information and the benefits we're building for Web3, but communities and startups that like the benefits. So just grading the mental health, because the mental health is more important than anything else. 75% of emergency room in the United States are as a result of stress and not treating their root of what is really causing anxiety and depression and it's just going to the surface. But when we all burst into disease, that is called the physical body.
That's true. So many of us are, especially in spaces, for example, Web3. Any space that is rapidly growing just means that people are working overtime, not taking care of their mental health. They're not self-aware, which is so important. And I enjoyed this conversation with you so much that I have one question, and I want this one to be discussion overall has been so different from, all of we've spoken to with diversity, more on what chain block free. What I want to ask you is, what message or what would you tell Naama 20 years ago that you now know today? One big learning. What would you tell her? Oh my God. So my little self, right? My little bro, my little sir, and just go for it, go for it. Don't be afraid. Be the leaders that you want to see in the world. Shine, meditate. Wow. And participate with the core belief that we all the same. We all come from, we have different experiences, but we all the same and have more of the emotional and physical, that connect more between the emotional, physical, and the mental part of the body to be who I am today and learning until we are all dying, David, yeah. So it's like until the end of the day, and just be patient. Be patient. Continue being patient. Do the impossible. Push yourself, and love and create love on the heart. That's beautiful, because we know when you started out in Los Angeles, people thought it was, it wasn't possible, but you did it and you made it happen. You are such an inspiration. Thank you so much for this.